Good day, folks. Okay, just to show you what we're talking about today, well, my friends, I here have 3 coconuts, a super powerful CO2 powered air gun, and 3 different brands of knockout 68 caliber round ammo. Now, why did I call this video the best ammo for the Pistelle-X 68? Well, my friends, that is because today I am featuring 2 brands that make balls specifically for this gun. They bore them to perfection. The size is tailored for its barrel. And they're also made of materials that are lightish, but yet powerful and resistant, and more times than not, even reusable. So, in the specifics, for general comparison, we'll be putting the usual, well-established, cheap, lightweight, powerful, yet quite unhealthy for the barrel of this gun, aluminum balls against the notorious Smashers XL by Less Lethal Ballistics. The XL ones are specifically tailored for the Pistelle-X 68. And again, we'll put all those against the famous Less Lethal Joules. These things look fierce. The materials of these couldn't be more different. The Smashers being made of PVC with a steel core, while the Joules are made of a blend of materials that give the entire ball an extremely solid feel. And by the way, these both weigh slightly over 8 grams, while the aluminum balls weigh slightly over 7 grams. No, I'm telling you, it's just crazy. And then you know what she told me? She said that, yeah, so she was like, man, I still can't believe that you went and went. So I was saying that, who is it that keeps calling? Oh man, these spam calls, I get like 20 a day. Dude, did I not tell you about today's video sponsor and my personal digital guardian angel, Aura? You're what? Dude, my inbox is completely filled with spam. I get more scam text messages than I do my own wife's. I've gotten at least half a dozen emails, attempted logins into my social media from some faraway country. Dude, I think they got me in the dark web. And they probably do, and it's less shady than you may think. This stuff happens because of real people that are called data brokers. They're the ones who collect and then sell your info to shady people or these dark websites. That's why Aura, who is an all-in-one app that automatically starts protecting you from these data brokers the moment you sign up. Aura has actually the power to remove you from their lists and to keep you off of them. And they do so much more, man. From monitoring your social security number, bank activity, email breaching, and basically every other aspect of your online presence 24/7. And they even offer a VPN service. Aura, I like it. I'm glad, but don't take my word for it. Test it for yourself. With the code aura.com/airgun here below and in the description, you can try it for yourself for free for 14 days. Ah! Yeah, give me that code. Give me that code again. Aura.com/airgun. Let me know how it goes. All right, so coming back to our coconuts. We shot this one with our aluminum balls. I think 2 shots and the thing was cracked open. We then shot this one with the Joules. And look at that damage. Full cracking, full penetration, but not a full opening or splitting like we did with this one. And same with the Smashers. Look at that. We got rid of that outer, very powerful outer skin of the coconut. We penetrated it. Yeah, I mean, these two, we nearly cracked them in half. But again, we shot 6 shots at each with the 2 different ammos. Here are the Smashers, still absolutely intact, ready to be reused. Again, we shot 6 shots against these and only 2 aluminum ones. So we'll give the coconuts to the aluminum balls. All right, let's see how our ammo does in this small 10% ballistic gel block. Now for the ballistic gel block, out of fairness, we are going to alternate all this ammo. So we have 6 shots in the magazine. So we'll be putting an aluminum ball, a Joules, a Smasher, an aluminum ball, a Joules, and a Smasher. So as you see, they are all alternated, however you say it, inside of the magazine. Let's put in a fresh CO2 cartridge. And let's go shoot that gel. Well, looks like we only got 3 in out of 6. I have to say, this is a pretty thin target right here. I shot from about 20 feet, as you saw, and actually only the Smashers and the Joules penetrated. I think I missed both of the aluminum, or maybe they bounced. I have to recheck the slow motion. Nevertheless, again, look at that penetration. That's about 2 inches right there. That's about less than an inch. But again, these two kind of penetrated the same distance into this 10% ballistic gel block. So I'm gonna give them an even score. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with this air pistol, well, my friends, this is the Pistelle-X 68. Well, the upgraded to a Gen 2 version with its internal enhanced seals and valves, which is distributed in the United States by Californian brand Defense Innovation. But this video today is not about this gun. As many of you know, I've reviewed this CO2 launcher several times and in detail, so I do invite you to go have a look at those videos to learn more about it, should you be interested. I'll just say that for today, for this video, we are going to change the screwable and unscrewable barrel, and we'll add this long barrel here with its optional additional moderator by MCS. This guys makes this launcher extremely more powerful, yet obviously much less concealable. Well, folks, will you look at that? Aluminum balls straight through the first one, straight through the second one, and some came to heavily crack the third one. So we got basically a 1/2 inch full penetration, and I only hit 5 balls. I don't know what happened to the 6th one, and 4 of them are actually right here. All right, these smashers smashed my tunnel of destruction. As you see, I aimed a bit too low. I was more concentrated on trying to aim different parts of the board so we didn't go through the same hole more than once. So thus my poor aiming. I wasn't really trying. Anyway, point is, we penetrated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all across the first board into the second board. Let's look at that. We have, whoa, we have a complete penetration. Look at that beautiful clean hole with all that cracking around it. That is just stunning by the smashers. And here we have, let's see, 1, 2 of them. Whoa, come here. Okay, 2 of them. Look at that, beautifully, little scratch on it, but definitely reusable. Well, finally with the Joules, I was able to stick in all 6 projectiles. Has nothing to do with the actual ammo, it has to do with me. But finally, as you can see, I stuck in all 6 of the balls. They look like all of them went through the first into the second. Let's check out the third one. And look, oh my goodness, almost photocopy of the smasher. Look at that. Yes, we have a little bit more damage on this third board compared to the smashers, but also that's because I hit it better, basically. But we have a complete penetration, once again, only 1 ball. All right, just to recap on the damage done on these 1/4 inch Baltic birch plywood boards with the aluminum balls. The smashers. And finally, the Joules. A huge thanks to CVLife for sending over one of their newest red dot models. Today I mounted this Wolfcovert XM01 multiple reticle red dot sight. This thing is super slim, mounts on anything, activates with movement, And so far, out of all the CVLife dots that I've used, I can say that these things are good quality and do a pretty good job for a very decent price. And no, they are not paying me to say this. Now guys, it is time to test our red dot and the accuracy of our projectiles. And I loaded 3 smashers and 3 joules. So we'll do smashers to the chest, joules to the head. All right guys, we are not done just yet. We still have the water penetration and the chrono test coming up. I just wanted to show you really quick what is coming up in the next video, as I have it right here. Subscribe, will you? As I have it right here, my friends. Yes, indeed, this is once again courtesy of Defense Innovation, who sent over this box. The new TP50 or HTP50 Gen 2, also upgraded to a Gen 3. But we'll talk about all that in the next video. Same thing with the new HDR50 or TR50, also the Gen 3. We'll be putting these two guys side by side in a fierce battle. So again, make sure you're subscribed to not miss the next video. And also allow me a huge face-to-face thank you to all of you who in the past few weeks have sent so much love and support to me, to the channel, to my family. I just want to say thank you. You know who you are. There's so many of you which made it incredible for me. Just thank you. Well folks, we all know how hard it is to penetrate water. We've all seen D-Day, we've all seen Saving Private Ryan, but anyway, that aside, we have here, guys, 2.5 gallon plastic water jugs. They've both been recycled. They're filled with tap water. And as you see, I'm going to put 2, one behind the other, to see if we penetrate both, if we penetrate just one, or what kind of penetration we get with each projectile. All right, aluminum or aluminium balls. They all went into the 2.5 gallon plastic water jug, and they all, or most of them, made holes on the other side. Now, I don't know if they actually came out, because it seems like absolutely nothing hit that second water jug. So this one's completely intact. There's only one ball in here, so I'm guessing they came out. All right, I feel like I should apologize to the makers of the Smashers, given that I keep really aiming poorly when it comes to these guys right here. As you see, they all hit pretty low. Nevertheless, they did penetrate, and look at that. Seems like they can. Ooh, let's see. Yes. So look, here's one. Here's another one. And there's one in the second 2.5 gallon plastic water jug. So we indeed penetrated the second one. Again, a much better placement with the Joules. Again, that's the shooter, not the ammo. They all seem to have gone in the first jug. Big holes on the second. Did they traverse? No, did they? They did not. There is a denting right here, so they tried, definitely. One came out of here and tried, but nothing penetrated the second one. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to give this one to the Smashers. All right, folks, we are down to the final test, the Chrono test. So we'll finally get some numbers, and we'll be measuring the power and speed of both of these projectiles, the Joules and the Smashers, and we'll put them through the chronograph. As always, we'll measure the speed of these projectiles in feet per second, after which we'll calculate the foot-pound energy, which is actually the little number that you see on the bottom left of your screen, along with the Joules energy. Well, folks, it is 33 degrees Celsius. That is exactly 90 Fahrenheit. I'm at my third t-shirt. Looks like I peed myself, but we are finally done with this video, which I had a ton of fun filming, guys. Really, as always, the Pistelle-X 68 with this long barrel is just a cool gun to shoot. The power in it is just always astonishing. And so thank you so much, as always, Defense Innovation, for sending it over. And guys, tell me what you thought of this ammo that we tried today. Again, these are very specific ammunition made for this kind of launcher, and they're made of complete different materials, yet they had very similar effects. And if you ask me which one should I get, I always say get both, or always get as many types of variety of ammunition as you can. Throw in some pepper balls as well. In one magazine, I like to alternate various ammo in one magazine, because just to cover all your bases, just in case. So again, I would really go with both. They're really inexpensive and very cool ammo made by independent people. So you're also actually supporting independent US American made projectiles. So that's it for me today, guys. Again, thank you so much for your support that you've shown in these past weeks. I really hope we can keep going, and that's it, guys. Don't forget to click that like button if you did indeed like this video. Do subscribe to the channel. Make sure you are subscribed, just in case you've been unsubscribed, and I'll see you guys at the next one.